Hey guys, it's me, Kisame Unlimited, doing the 6 Path of Pain challenge this Sunday, like I do every Sunday. As long as the videos get to 150 likes or more, you will see me next Sunday, so hit that like button. Just because Spidey doesn't do his job doesn't mean I'm not going to do mine. I'm a true professional, and unlike Spidey, I have to make sure that I deliver when I promise to deliver. So, I'm being here, straightforward, honest with you people, couldn't be any more serious.
Round 5.
So now getting straight into the game. Alright, I'm going up against Litva, I think that's your name. I probably fucked your name up so bad, I'm sorry. And I am using Noble Knights, and he's using some kind of Chaos, Light, and Dark Chaos form deck, which is kind of interesting. I got a pretty remotely decent hand, except I had to pot a duality into the Madrut, which I don't want to say it hurt me, but I mean, I had to open up a draw stand, which isn't always the best thing to do, but I said, you know what, I have that Destiny in my hand and that draw stand. I'll worry about, playing my shit later. So he summons Michael, and I'm like, curse you, Michael, but you can't target me. And he's like, oh no, I'm gonna lose Destiny. And now, that's what Honest is for. But overall, the card advantage is clearly not in my favor, so I was just like, fuck this. I swing, I suicided, just that I could do Madrut with Destiny, just to bring out my main combos. So far, now that I'm basically going to be critiquing all my decks to duel Spidey at the end of the format, I'm also very interested in actually preparing the decks that I'm going to probably introduce myself into the next format of the decks that I'm going to choose to play in the 6 Path of Pain challenge. I'm not probably going to play everything that I'm currently using this format in the next format. I probably might switch around a couple things. I'm thinking about perhaps switching around Frog Monarchs, because I think that I have so many decks that are so hell-bent on not playing trap cards, it's costing me to lose so many of my games. So I had that with Light Storms, I had that with Frog Monarchs, I'm having that with Noble Knights now. It's like I've always been the kind of person where I love monsters, and I like a deck full of monsters. I was like Joey from the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster, 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 Joey, you can't win with this. Why not? Because it's all monsters. I need to take a page out of the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! And sit down and actually build a deck with trap cards. Because if I don't, I'm gonna keep getting my ass fucking beat down by better decks. So off the bat, I'm just gaining life points like crazy, and I was so confident. I'm just how are you gonna really get rid of my Sacred King? I'm it surprised me. And I think here I made such a stupid move, because I'm awesome in Madrut, right now, and I'm I attack with that, and and I didn't even notice that they had the same defense points, because I was talking to my friends at the time. I'm just oh yeah, I'm doing the 6 Path of Pain challenge, I'll talk to you. I'm what the fuck? When I slammed into his monster defense mode, I only realized it was a 44 beat stick. I was well, I'm fucked. Well, I didn't say I was fucked, but I was well, how am I gonna get rid of this? I don't have any room for trap or spell cards, because my whole back row is occupied. And I'm just all I could do now is just go into defense mode. And I was hoping that Gores in my hand was gonna clinch the game. I thought I was gonna gain enough life points for if I even took a direct attack that wouldn't matter. But here comes the moment of truth where he's gonna slam into me, and I'm Sacred King, and but he's gonna attack me with that, great Madrut Gosset lookalike.
Round 6.
I'm going into spellbooks. Spellbooks. People don't like me for playing spellbooks. I made so many fucking misplays here, I'm not gonna lie, in this game, because I'm so not used to playing spellbooks, because I haven't played spellbooks in so long, because spellbooks was the deck, when it came out, I really liked, and so many of my friends were just you play that deck, you're such an asshole, and I was just but I like spellbooks, I like Magician, I like Priestess, I like how they remind me of playing old school spell cards with, magicians, and they look cool, and I love Tower, so... But it's since I haven't been playing it in so long, and I kind of just built the dummy version of the deck, and I want to change it up a little, because I don't like playing standard builds. but I like to get my feel for a deck before I start thinking crazy and outside the box. Once I actually have the perfect feel for the deck, I normally could like throw like crazy ideas into it and make it like my own way to the fullest extent, which I haven't really been able to do for the deck yet, but I plan to, because I think I may, don't count me on this, but that new Stellar Archetype, I may be trying that out, either like this format coming up, or I'm going to be playing Spellbooks. I was debating Scraps, but and right now I'm just like, oh, I have to play Book of Moon, but you're just going to flip the card, I'm just going to take the 19 damage anyway, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and why did you summon that if you're just going to attack me? Ah!
Round 4.
I'm using Light Swarms. I actually threw because now with everyone using Patrick Hoban's like Upstart Goblin and Reckless Greed shit to like boost the speed in their deck, I'm like, you know what I love doing now? You know, people are all jumping on that shit, but I'm like, you know what cards that's a lot like Upstart Goblin that gives you the same kind of consistency? Toon Table of Content. I mean, I'm playing that in my Light Storms. I'm playing 3 copies and 1 Blue Eyes Toon. It seems stupid, but since I'm playing like I'm playing the Dragon Rules and Diablos, it's good to always have that light target in the grave for Diablos, and it's good for the Dragon Rulers for shit to just banish. So me throwing in Toon Table is like a new little tech thing that I'm playing of my own style, and I'm really enjoying it. It doesn't seem like it's always going to work out in my favor, but it's a great tech that I really do love, is playing Toon Table. I rarely ever get opportunities where I get Toon Blue Eyes in my hand, but even if I do, I could easily just chuck them with shit like with Lumina to bring back something from my grave. But I mean, I guess for me it was a bad matchup going up against someone playing Soul Release. I'm just like, my god, how am I going to get JD and Diablos on the board if you keep banishing all my shit? So I mean, everything was kind of going smoothly because I wasn't giving up even due to the first like Soul Release, because obviously with my Light Swarms not being in the graveyard, I was like, ugh, but then I was like, oh, you know, I just played Lumina, maybe I could play something, and then like right when I saw that like Solemn, I was like, well, GG, it doesn't matter what I do at this point, I lost, so I'm going to take the Caius to the face, and you know, that's it, and now I'm going to get into the 4th path.
Round 2.
Now I'm going to go into the 4th game, which is apparently the last game. So you are now facing my Constella deck. This duel was so fucking ridiculous. I got such a bad opening hand due to the fact that you don't open up with Chaos or Pollux or any kind of go into any XYZ plays. So I was just like, alright, I summoned Zombie. It was like my only defense. So I'm like beating him down with a fucking Zombie. No XYZ plays throughout this entire game on my end. I'm just like, Lance. It's just like I'm physically beating this guy, this poor guy, like with like nothing but Zombie. I don't know how I won. I don't mean to spoil it, but yeah, I mean, you obviously know that, but I'm just like honest, I'm just making him take so much damage from Zombie, it's like not even funny. And during this turn, I'm just like, hey, I drew Tanky. Since I play 2 bears now, which is a great tech that I've been doing, I'm like, fuck Gorilla. I'm like, why am I not playing 2 bears? So I'm then just like, I have Compulsion, just swing and GG. So that was it.
Game over.
So thank you, Lee Tiva. I don't mean to fuck up your name. Like I said, I'm very bad with names. Thanks for taking the challenge. If I don't mean to be insensitive to the people that I haven't uploaded our duel yet, because I have so many of these duels saved, it's not even funny. And I want to show them all, but I physically can't. I have so many stocked up. If you are one of the very few people that I choose by the end of this format to upload, good on you, but anything that I won't be able to show will obviously probably be scrapped, and you'll have to retake the challenge during the new format. But that's only for then. For now, you don't know. And I mean, it's not like how people would say, oh, you just don't want to show the duels that you got your ass kicked. Like this game, I got my ass kicked by a majority of like my decks. But it's like I always like to show the best games that I have, of not myself, but of my opponents throwing unique, creative things. Like a different dimension deck like this guy threw at me is so out there and so different and mind-boggling to me, because I don't see that every day, and I can respect him for throwing something so unique and one of a kind at me. I really do like it. And I mean, not that I'm going to just, you know, handpick people who are just like, well, I like your deck, that's why I'll choose you. But it's just like, how it's like for me, it's just like, I want the most, like, wins that a guy could get, like where it makes me seem like good and you seem good at the same time. And if not, I'd probably just like jam pack a whole bunch in the community videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just don't forget to like the video. If this video gets over 150 likes, you will see me next Sunday. Hopefully Spidey 2. So don't forget to subscribe to Underground. Comment below what you thought about the duel. And don't forget to add the Facebook page, because if you add the Facebook page, you will see me on there at times, because I will give status updates of when I'll be on. Other than that, I was me getting my ass kicked 3 times and winning 1 time with a zombie OTK deck. I mean, I'm surprised I haven't seen that shit before. A Constellar zombie OTK deck. I mean, who needs play these when you could just beat down your opponent with zombie? I mean, like, totally. It's like, why? Why do you need anything else? So, yeah, I'll see you guys next Sunday. I'll actually see you guys next Tuesday. This Tuesday, actually, coming up.
You guys to like, comment, and subscribe and all that jazz. But other than that, I actually had some duels left over because I know you guys be commenting, hey, I do Spidey, that wasn't in the video.